Yo, what is good, Celtics Nation? Welcome back to the Bleed Green postgame show. And we got an ugly one here today, Ricky, man. The 76ers, coming off a loss to Minnesota, I thought we were going to bounce back today. I thought this is going to be a better game for us. And, the offense looked, let's be honest, terrible. The offense looked the worst it's been all season. The defense didn't look terrible. I mean, we held them to 106 points. The Sixers average 121 points a game. So, when you stop a team to 106 points, that's not bad. They only had one quarter over 30 points. And quite frankly, they scored 39 in the second. But other than that, the defense looked good. But the offense, man, dude, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't even really know what to say about this offense. I mean,
Oh, I
it's
do.
not
Don't
good.
worry about it. If you got nothing to say, I got everything to say.
No, go ahead. Say what you got
How
to say
about
first, and then I'll jump into it because
okay, how about let's stop hucking up threes. Why is this becoming the huck and chuck offense that we saw last year after just all the good stuff we saw in the paint all season long up until this point? Now we're just getting over the last six. I haven't seen a good Celtics offensive quarter in the last six quarters. Okay, we've had nothing but iso ball and chucking up threes. The first 10
yeah,
points the Celtics got in this game were in transition, solid 2-pointers.
in the paint,
Why
yeah.
why can't we do this
We
throughout
went
the
away
game?
from it. It was like I was saying it on the stream. You said it, 6 buckets in the paint in a row on the fast break, and then
10,
boom, never again.
10 fubs. It was the first 10 points. We
Yeah,
went down and then we went on a 10-0 run strictly off transition basketball.
yep,
And then Sam Hauser's hitting threes. Great.
yep.
The threes are falling, and then the threes don't start to fall, and yet we keep doing the same thing. And I blame Joe Mazzulla for this
Yep.
because this is the offense he's instilling into this club because they're all wrapped up in these statistics. They're not doing what they need to do
Yeah.
in playing the matchup that they should be playing. This team shot worse from three than you did, right? They were a smidge
Yep.
under. I think it was like 27 to
26.
32%.
They had
Okay.
26%. We shot 32. That is
Okay.
32. Like, listen, I get it, Ricky. I hate shooting a lot of threes. When they're hitting, it's amazing. But I need Joe Mazzulla to realize when you need to stop shooting so many threes. Do you think it
This
is
is
Joe
Joe's
Mazzulla?
fault.
It
This
is
is
Joe.
Joe's fault. This is Joe's fault.
Yeah,
This
I
is the
mean,
nerd's fault, and this is Joe's fault. This is the problem that we're going to have with this team, especially when we lack in the depth department. Again, no Peyton Pritchard showing up. Al Horford's giving you hardly anything. He's becoming more of a defensive presence, which is fine. But then you're not getting the offensive capabilities from a Peyton Pritchard. Luke Cornett, I'm ready to cut today. That guy sucks.
he
He
had 3 minutes.
literally
Yeah,
sucks. I don't want him on the court at all. I would rather see Quinta or Svi or anybody else than
literally
that
anybody.
bum.
Yeah,
He's a bum, dude. Get him off this team. Send him to Maine. Cut him. Whatever you got to do. I'm done with his ass. And I'm about a month away from being done with Peyton Pritchard as well because this is just terrible.
dude,
What
and
I'm
he
seeing
was
from
so good in the preseason. What happened?
I told you, Fubs, this is what happened last season. Last preseason, it was the same story. And granted, he didn't get the minutes, but he's getting the minutes now, and he's shooting. He's not even making anything.
I would even
I think he's like 3 for 25 or
Let me
something
actually
like
look.
that.
He is averaging 3.7 points a game this year on 16% from three and 26% from the field, shooting 5 shots a game. That is
Where's
terrible.
Tatum getting into the paint? And also, can we dunk the basketball, please? You had 2 blocks that should have been dunks. Drew Holiday needs to go to the rim right there, and then
Yep.
Brown needs to go to the rim too. I
Yep.
saw on 2 separate occasions guys getting blocked from the back. Take the ball up to the rim. No one's gonna foul you.
Yep.
They don't want to give
Porzingis
you up
missed
that
two
foul.
wide open dunks too.
I mean, I don't want to give Porzingis too much of a hard time. Offensively, he was the only bit of consistency we had all game
He
long.
was.
He gave you some quality shots when you needed it. And aside from the 3-pointer at the end of the game to hopefully get the lead and to tie to force overtime, Jaylen Brown was a shell of himself again. Jason Tatum didn't command the offense like he was supposed to. Where's him driving into the paint? He did it in the first beginning part of the game, getting to the basket early and then getting away from it late in the game.
Yeah.
But they all do this, and this is all Joe Mazzulla.
Yep.
I blame Joe 60%. I blame the rest of the team 40% because this is his implementation into the offense that does not work against a
Yeah.
team when the threes aren't falling. If they're falling, go ahead, shoot away. But
Yeah.
this obviously wasn't from the get-go. You could tell the threes weren't going to fall. And did they go away from it? No. They doubled
No.
down, tripled down, and this is why they lost the game. I'm not giving them any credit on the last 3 minutes of that game. That was Philadelphia doing Philadelphia things. And again,
Yep.
in a
They wanted to
seven-game
get us
series,
to it.
In a 7-game series, we're beating this team in 5 and 6. I'm not concerned about Philadelphia. This is just a regular season hiccup. But in the grand scheme, this is our weakness. No
Yeah.
depth and just dying by the 3. And this is how we'll lose a series because we just don't want to commit to, hey, the 3's not falling. Let's go a different route. Let's play some good defense. Let's get some easy 2s. Let's start getting the offense. Then you hit 3s, and then guess what? Then the 3s start falling, which started to happen to them early into the second, and then it just kind of fell apart from them at the end. So, again, 4 quarters of shit offense. I didn't see anything worth giving them credit for, and this again goes a trailer into the last game, into the T-Wolves game, where it was a garbage last 6-7 quarters from this team. If we're counting the overtime, it's 6-7 quarters of garbage.
I'm honestly almost ready to get rid of Pritchard. I want to see Svi Mikhailuk. The man can shoot the ball. He's athletic wing, can defend. Listen, Payton Pritchard, I love what he did in the preseason, but at this point, it's just like, dude, I can't have you come out here, go 0 for 4 from the field, and just add nothing offensively. I love his passing ability, but, dude, he's not really doing much at all. I want to see Drew Holiday shoot the ball more. The minute was 2 of 3 from 3 today. Why is he not shooting 8 threes this game? Why is Jalen, who's having a terrible game shooting, why is he chucking up threes? Why is Drew not hitting? Why is he not taking more threes?
Nobody could hit threes today, dude.
Except for Drew. Drew was the only one hitting them. Sam, I'll give Sam credit. He was 50%. But
yeah, Sam played well. And if I got to watch another 3 hit off the front of that rim today, I was going to lose my mind.
They're
all short. Every time it was short.
Dude. All short.
Every time it was short. I just don't get it. You have such a dominant team. You could dominate in the paint against these guys. You could shoot from the elbow. You can do all this great stuff, spread the floor, and then open up some 3-ball opportunities.
Yeah, dude, tell me why. Joel Embiid goes to the bench. Porzingis comes in. We run pick and roll, but not for Porzingis to get in the paint or in the post. It's from the shoot threes. Why? He's going against goddamn D'Anthony Melton, Paul Reed. I mean, dude, put him in the post. This is most efficient post player in the league last year. We are seeing him in the post.
Because this is Joe Mazzulla's offense, Fubs. This is what we get with Joe Mazzulla. It's going to beg the question, can coaching get this team over the hump when you have all this talent? And if Joe Mazzulla can't get it done this year, he's out. I mean, I don't understand what you would want to keep him for. Go see if Doc Rivers wants to give another run, or go see if some other coach wants to. I'm so serious, Fubs.
I wouldn't even mind if Sam Cassell takes over, man. If I'm being completely honest. I like Sam Cassell. He's got that leadership.
I do think this team is still championship bound. I'm not 1-2 games is not, I'm not jumping ship here. So let's not get it twisted, but
I think we're fine.
We have to talk about the game as is, and we have to talk about us as a 5-2 team. We are 5-2. We are no longer the best record in the conference.
It's now the Sixers.
And it's now the Sixers, and that's all right. It's a long. If I'm willing to bet, we're going to be top dog by the end of it. I think we'll be the 1 seed, and I'm not selling on Pritchard just yet. I am very frustrated with the way he's playing, but I'm not willing to cut bait. I'm ready to cut bait on Cornette. I mean, I don't even know why he gets any minutes. He sucks.
Why did we not play more people? Like, I want to see O'Shea Brissett. I want to see Svi Mikhailuk, Lamar Stevens. Throw some other guys in when guys are struggling. Like, for real.
When the ball's not going into the basket, put everybody else in. See who can give you a spark. See if O'Shea Brissett can give you a spark. See if Svi can give you a spark. Yeah. See anybody. Give me something. Give me Quinta against Embiid. He probably gets dominated on the defensive side of the ball, but can he get a couple easy 2s? Maybe we run some
rebounds. I mean, dude, did we get? I think we let up what? How many offensive? 12 offensive rebounds.
A lot, dude. The amount of times we let somebody rush up in the paint and get an easy 2 after a miss was insane, and it just was poor basketball. I mean, I'll give him a pass defensively, Fubs. I know what you're saying with the points, but realistically, you got to think of it like this: the 3-ball for them just wasn't falling. If they were shooting at even a 35% clip, we were probably going to lose that game we probably lose by 18, 15 points. They would have never let us even get back into the game. We would have put the bench in. So. Yeah. The fact that they didn't hit the 3 was the only reason why we were able to stay close in that game. And yeah, that is a testament to the defense, but they did miss a lot of wide open 3s too. So I'm not going to give the defense full credit here, because at the end of the day, the grand scoring of that was not of good defense. It was just their 3s were lesser than ours. But the difference was they were distributing the ball, they were getting it to the paint, and they were letting guys get points. Maxey was getting a 2-pointer every time he wanted. If he wanted 2 points, he was getting. He wanted 2 points. He was getting 2 points. Yeah. And this is what Brown and Tatum having the bag, and for whatever reason, Joe Mazzulla doesn't want to let him take it out of the bag. He just wants them to keep
Yeah.
shooting threes, shoot threes, shoot
I
threes, shoot
hope it's
threes.
Joe Mazzulla, because if it's them, then
It
I'm
is Joe.
concerned.
It is Joe Mazzulla. I'm more concerned if it's Joe Mazzulla because this is his offense.
I mean, yeah, but we could just fire his ass. But
They're not
listen,
gonna do that.
they won't. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm not too concerned yet.
I'm not concerned at all.
Yeah.
I'm just pissed.
Yeah, it's
about
annoying to see.
what I'm seeing.
We need to see consistency, and we need to know when to be able to stop shooting goddamn threes. But what I am getting concerned with is the bench. I mean, it's been day after day after day. It's just, maybe there's been one game where I've been like, oh, the bench played good today. But other than that, I've seen nothing from the bench, and I think Brad Stevens might be thinking the same thing. And who knows? Maybe we go out and make a trade at the deadline or bring in. I know it's a far distance away, but man, these guys need to step it up because.
As much as I would like to agree with you, Fubs, I still hold Brown and Tatum more accountable here because they just didn't put up enough points.
No, they are. I agree. It's Jalen and Jason. It's their team. They need to drop 25 to 30 points a night.
I mean, realistically, Sam dropped enough points for him and Pritchard and Al. I mean, if Al gets me 10, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't think he did that, but
Al was at 3 points and negative 23 plus minus today.
Realistically, the bench lacked us in about 5 or 6 points of offense. Tatum and Brown easily neglected us of 15 points between the two of them.
For sure. Jalen had a terrible night and decided to come out with the last 2 minutes left.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, he comes out because it's like you're back into the game and you got to have your best players on the court when you're back into the game, or else you're sending a weird message to the roster saying like, hey, he's not our guy in those clutch moments.
All right, but I mean, that's all we can really talk about right now. Make sure you guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. We're gonna be covering the Celtics all year long. Podcast coming out tomorrow on Spotify, and then the video version will be coming out on, I believe, Friday. So make sure you guys join the family. Comment down below your thoughts, your feelings, your whatever you guys are thinking right now after this Sixers game. We're on a 2-game losing streak, heading over to, I believe, Brooklyn on Friday, and then we play the Raptors on Saturday. So give us your prediction for that. Again, if you ask questions in the comment section, we will answer them in the next podcast in our mailbag. So make sure you guys check it out, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.